is how history will remember you. A pig in the middle of your courtroom.
Just because he's falsely accused of sodomy, Da Vinci forces the judge to play with a sow. He even broadcasts the whole ordeal across the city sky. You might know Da Vinci as an artist, but he's also a brilliant inventor and a master escape artist. Ever since he scared off the Roman army with his invented cluster bombs and giant crossbow, the Vatican has seen him as a thorn in their side. That's why the Pope secretly had someone falsely accuse Da Vinci of sodomy, landing him in jail. Discovering bats in solitary confinement, Da Vinci hatches an escape plan. He deliberately picks fights with other inmates to earn a spot in solitary. Then, he asks his father to bring him fresh rainforest grapes during a visit. The guards are immediately on edge, worried about what trick he might pull. Da Vinci starts explaining how the concave shape of grape leaves can amplify echoes, attracting bats for pollination.
Because bats use echo to navigate.
The guards think he's lost his mind, but little do they know the bat will be key to his escape. Da Vinci's father urges him to plead guilty, arguing he'd only face castration instead of being burned alive in public. However, on the day of the trial, faced with the judge's sharp accusations, Da Vinci just keeps his head down, scribbling something on paper. Suddenly, he stands up, tapping his pencil incessantly on the table. He exposes the trial as a political conspiracy because he's the biggest obstacle to the Vatican's invasion of Florence, but the judge doesn't buy it and adjourns the court to shut him up. Da Vinci seizes the chance to have his father pass a note to his friend Zorro. It's full of gibberish like an encrypted letter. Zorro is helping Giuliano rehearse a play, because Florence is about to host a grand performance. Sure enough, he could decipher the note's contents. Following Da Vinci's instructions, Zorro suggests Giuliano base the play on the pig-stealing story from the Decameron. Then he heads to the market with a shopping list and design sketch from Da Vinci. Though clueless about the plan, Zorro follows through. The trial resumes with the prosecution bringing in a witness claiming Da Vinci sodomized him. To debunk the lie, Da Vinci writes some pointed questions for his defense attorney, his father. He asks about all the details, including the time, place, and even posture of the sodomy.
This was your first time being raped?
Yes.
Did my client take you from the front or the back?
Under the pressure of shame and nerves, the witness's story falls apart. The judge stops the defense and quietly threatens to throw him in jail with Da Vinci. Turns out the judge is already bribed, and this trial is just for show. The prosecution then presents new evidence. They has just searched Da Vinci's workshop and found many nude sketches and research on other religions. It's enough to charge him with blasphemy and heresy. The judge adds witchcraft to the sodomy charge, scheduling the verdict and execution for the next day. Meanwhile, Da Vinci's friends build a periscope-like device per his request, along with some other odd props. They're puzzled about how he plans to use these from jail.
A prism, a potion, a periscope, a pig, and a paste pot. If a madman created a scavenger hunt, this is what it would look like.
But Da Vinci is already putting his escape plan in motion. He's been feeding grapes to the bats he lured with the leaves, then forming their phosphorus-rich droppings into small balls tied to their legs. When the bats fly outside, the rising temperature causes the phosphorus to ignite, creating mini explosions. The series of explosions throws the prison guards into chaos. They suspect Da Vinci, but he's still in his cell. Outside, Zorro sees the flashes of boom and disguises himself as a guard. He sneaks into the prison and steals the cell key to release Da Vinci. To ensure the plan's success, Da Vinci and Zorro swap clothes.
Sodomy.
When the guard returned to the cell, he kicks Da Vinci a few times to vent his anger, not realizing the real Da Vinci has already escaped.
Fuck you, Leo.
The judge wakes up to find himself tied to a horny sow. The more he struggles, the more excited the pig gets. Da Vinci introduces his new invention, a large projector made with prisms and convex lenses. It needs a burning magnesium strip as a strong light source for nighttime use. As the lens cap opens, the focused image from inside the room is magnified through multiple refractions and projected onto the clouds above. Florence's theatrical performance is underway, coincidentally showing the pig-stealing scene from the Decameron. The image in the sky matches perfectly. This might be the world's first live broadcast. Da Vinci threatens to project the judge's face in the sky unless he acquits him in court tomorrow.
The more scandalous the accusation, the greater their appetite for it. I mean, the gallery was filled at my trial, and I am just a mad artist!
He's even recorded the scene on a silver nitrate-treated canvas as insurance. The judge thinks people won't believe it, But Da Vinci tells him it's not about truth or lies. The best story wins. The next day, as the final judgment begins, Da Vinci's father hangs his head in despair. But the judge quickly dismisses the charges due to lack of evidence and hurries out. The prosecution is stunned, while the audience celebrates. Da Vinci has once again foiled the Vatican's plot. He rushes to see his beloved Donati, but she's racked with guilt. The letter accusing Da Vinci of sodomy was actually from her, forced by the Roman Church, but she's long since fallen in love with him. After everything settles down, Da Vinci resumes his search for the Book of Leaves and his mother. Suddenly, the mysterious Turk Verrocchio reappears. He informs Da Vinci that the Jewish man's map is an encrypted copy, decipherable only by the cartographer who duplicated it. As a coin spins rapidly in a dish, Da Vinci falls into a trance. The next moment, he finds himself on a forest path with Zorro and Nico. Nico complains that he suddenly clamored to go out last night and then led them here. Ahead looms a towering castle, the very place Verrocchio mentioned where the cartographer is held captive. The castle belongs to Vlad, a bloodthirsty warlord. Impaled corpses surround the fortress, showcasing his brutality. Having heard of Da Vinci's recent fame in Florence, Vlad invites him to dinner. To intimidate his guests, Vlad forces a captive to fight two vicious dogs. The prisoner is quickly torn apart, leaving Nico and Zorro horrified. Only Da Vinci remains composed, demonstrating dazzling, divine fire using flame tests. Impressed, Vlad accepts Da Vinci as his honored guest. In gratitude, Da Vinci offers Florentine brandy, insisting everyone, including servants and hounds, take a sip. Soon feeling dizzy, Da Vinci quickly surveys the castle's layout and creating a mental 3D model. After deducing the cartographer's likely location, he returns to his room and gives Zorro and Nico the antidote. He'd spiked the brandy with a sleeping drug, ensuring everyone else would be unconscious. Da Vinci's deduction proves correct. The cartographer is trapped at the castle's summit in a spherical iron cage, impaled by countless swords. Removing them in the wrong order would result in death by 1,000 cuts. Da Vinci rapidly calculates all possible sword removal combinations, soon finding the solution. He and Zorro carefully extract each sword, finally freeing the cartographer. However, the cartographer warns that their troubles aren't over.
Fuck me.
Vlad had seen through Da Vinci's ruse and was lying in wait. He mercilessly beats the defenseless Da Vinci. Zorro tries to intervene with a crucifix from behind, but to no avail. Da Vinci remembers the magnesium powder in his pocket from the divine fire trick. The roaring flames instantly engulf Vlad, but moments later, he emerges from the flames again, and now Da Vinci is completely at his wit's end. In their moment of despair, the cartographer arrives just in time and stabs Vlad big. Da Vinci seizes the opportunity to push Vlad out the window. After escaping the castle, the cartographer collapses from blood loss. The spherical cage was an unsolvable death trap, inevitably wounding its prisoner regardless of how the swords were removed. The cartographer is a Mithras follower like Verrocchio. He instructs Da Vinci to skin him after death, revealing tattoos with instructions for decoding the map. To find the Book of Leaves, they need 2 keys, with the other one in the Vatican. Da Vinci immediately plans to infiltrate the papal state. He'll showcase another invention ahead of its time, appearing before the Pope in an unexpected manner.